We live. What's happening?
Right.
We live. Hey, listen. Welcome back to the Roosevelt Show. I know y'all used to probably hearing us in mics tonight. We going straight from the webcam, man. This is an exclusive, interview. Sit down with my guy, man. Yogii Locco, man.
Hey, what's going on, man? It's your boy Yogii Locco in the building, man. Y'all know what it is. We live on the Roosevelt show tonight, man. We finna give y'all a dope ass interview, man. Hopefully y'all tune the fuck in, man. It's about to be lit in here.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about a lot, man. So y'all tune in for sure, man. It's going on.
Yeah. Shit. We up in here, man. Shit, man. Good evening, bro. I got this nigga fucked up before we got on the motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, on the handle here, but y'all see is live. I got my nigga fucked up, because it's personal, man. We connected like that, you feel me? I'm slipping on my Mac and I'm supposed to make this shit public. Hey, make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? If you got some drink, pour you something up. Pour you something up. Bro sipping on the Rolling Rock. I'm over here off of this. I don't even know. But it is what it is.
Whiskey.
That's what it is, son. That whiskey. Motherfucking whiskey get a nigga fucked up. Yeah. Yeah, man. But a lot of y'all teams lost today. A lot of y'all teams won today. Hold up. I gotta go into my shit. I'm trying to make this shit public so people can, follow the shit. Hold on. Hold on. Y'all bear with me 1 minute. There we go. There we go. All right, cool. So now the shit public. Might see it pop up. I don't know. But hey, look, a lot of y'all teams lost today. Including my niggas. The Rams. The Rams. The Raiders took a win today. Shout out to the Raider Nation out there. But the Rams they took a loss against your home state against your home state team. How do you feel about that?
Hey, man, that was the ass. I'm not happy about that. We took a L.
Niggas took a major L on that one. You know what I'm saying?
Wasn't trying to let me forget about it either. They was like, hey, Jack, y'all lost. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all got it. I'm gonna let y'all have it this week. I'll be back next week talking shit. Don't worry.
Yeah. So y'all are now what 1-1?
We go.
Or y'all 0-2? Oh damn. They are 0-2, ladies and gentlemen.
Shit.
Damn.
We
sorry. We sorry. We sorry. We sorry. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Yeah, man. My nigga Yogii Locco came through, man. Fuck with Roosevelt, man, on the Roosevelt show, man. Always a day one, always a general out here. He stand on business. You know what I'm saying? This is an interview, slightly for those that may, whatever. This is an interview. Tell me about your early days, man. Your upbringing, bro. Like when you was young out here in Phoenix, out here stumping in these desert streets. Like, what was your childhood like growing up?
Oh man, my childhood growing up out here, man. I grew up on the south side of Phoenix, man, in a 40 block, man. So I would say, I was pretty. I didn't have a bad childhood. You know what I'm saying? Like it was pretty decent.
Das, what up? What up, Das?
What's going on? What's going on? Yeah. Like my childhood was different, but it was obviously ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? When you lived in that environment, but overall, but it was cool. Like if we're talking about early days, it was pretty cool, man. Motherfuckers used to have fun on the block and shit. They used over there on St. Charles, man. But it was good, bro. It was like, elementary years. It wasn't too much going on. Niggas didn't have to start going to funerals that early.
Yeah, real shit. At some point, you jumped off the porch as the young, you know, youth in America usually do. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like even if you don't want to be in that environment, it's almost like it pulls you in, based off of your, society you live in. Like at that point, you know what I'm saying? What did you decide? Like, fuck it, I'm off the porch.
I think I was in high school.
High school.
I was in high school. It was up. It was up. You know, I say I was probably like 14, 15, maybe. It was up. I'm saying it was up.
Yeah. All right. So, like you say, high school, whatever, what I'm saying? You go through that phase. When did you first, get into like rap music? When did you first, what was the first record that you created and what year was it that you decided, I'm gonna fuck with this rap shit?
It's like, it was probably 2006. First track I ever did with my nigga, at the time his name was Banks, right now it's my nigga Don Millie. Nigga Don Millie, I did a track with him called Liquor in My Cup. And that was the first track I ever recorded in the studio. My nigga Don Millie, Legacy, man. Rest in peace to my cousin 1-6. You know what I'm saying? That's the nigga who really got me rapping. You know what I'm saying? But it was all of these niggas, man. Don Millie, 1-6, Envy, a couple other niggas, Supreme. It was like a whole group of niggas. It was the first, if you want to say, local rappers that I ran into, them was my niggas. You know what I'm saying? But at the time, like, I didn't really take rap serious like that. But them niggas did. They had the tracks and
they was serious about their shit when you was on. Yeah, it might have been a hobby for you, but they was on their shit. They was serious about the shit.
Facts.
And then eventually they influenced you to be like serious about your craft.
Well, facts. Like, I would freestyle with niggas. We would do that. You know what I mean? But it was like one day I had the chance to actually get in the studio and get in. You know what I mean? And it was my nigga Don Millie who was like, get on this track with me. And that's the first track I did. And from there, bro, it been up. After I did Liquor in My Cup, bro, I did a mixtape with my brother about maybe close to a year later, maybe if not a little sooner, but it was around a year later after that. That I actually dropped a full-length mixtape with my brother, man. Right, it tastes like AZ. And then from then, bro, I was dropping fucking tracks like hotcakes.
Yeah. The earlier, Yogii Locco compared to the, Yogii Locco right now. Kids, family, husband, you know what I'm saying? Where, what differentiates from the younger, Yogii Locco to the Yogii Locco you are now? The family man, like what changed in between then to make you, realize like, what, it's more than life than just crashing out. You know what I'm saying?
Cause I always, like, when I was younger, bro, like,
you gotta speak up for the camera, cause we on. Speak up. Yeah.
When I was younger, bro, I had a different outlook. I had a different outlook on shit, but especially like if we talking on some hood shit.
Our passions.
What's happening on your passion? So I had a different outlook on things, bro. Like, but I didn't have no kids or nothing. You know what I mean? When I had my oldest daughter Tatiana, bro, that's when it really hit me. Like, bro, I had to change it up, and I was like 21. When I had her, just to kind of give you a scope of. I was 21 when it finally hit a nigga. Like, you can't. I got my daughter going through South Phoenix and shit. Like,
a lot of shit changed.
Baby,
a lot of shit changed. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so I had to switch it up. My son Noel, like, I used to take breath. Like, he played in the hood part.
Yeah.
To have bro in the hood part on the swings, you know what I'm talking about? Like, nigga, like, right
as
there,
a dad, let me ask you, as a dad, you know, in that aspect, you know, having your child, you know, play in the part that you affiliated and played probably as a younger kid when you was younger in that same part. Like many moons later, you got Yossi playing in that part. As a father, you know, what's that feeling, bro?
No, it felt good, man. It felt good. That's even though no bullshit popping off, no bullshit going on. Niggas just play and take the niggas back home. You know what I'm saying? But at least they got them memories. At least a few of them got the memories. Like, nigga, that nigga gonna remember you. Like, he knows he can go show you my mama old house and shit. To this day, he'll say, I'm going to stay right there.
Yeah.
So he know.
Yeah.
At least one of my kids do, but like they been around. Like he actually, like his early years was over there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, that's real, man. Like I say, man, you know, if you're watching, like, subscribe, comment. Y'all make sure y'all check out my nigga on the Late Hour Show. You know, this is almost like a fucking joint episode. It's not. I don't know what the fuck we call it. This is an interview. We'll call it the interview. You know, y'all see the fucking name in the back. The Roosevelt Show. My nigga Yogii came through here fucking with a nigga tonight. We fucked up. We faded. You know, fuck it. I can't. We should have probably did this a little bit earlier, but you know, we here where we at right now. We here where we at. You know, like you say, you got to the point. You know, 21, 22. You realize like this ain't. You know, I got a seed now. There's a lot more to live for. There's a lot more. I represent a lot more at that age. Like it's past me now. It's about my seed. You know, that grown man, Yogii. You know what I'm saying? When he got to that point, you know, what was your mission? You know, because I understand, you know, and we'll talk about it. You know, you eventually got into podcasting. You did a lot of music. You know, shout out to TMG, the family. You know what I'm saying? You got into that. Like you know, at that point of 21, like what happened after that point? Where did you, you know, establish yourself as far as saying like, you know, this is where I'm at in my life?
I mean, even then at 21, like I still had a lot more growing to do, but I knew I didn't want to be out here with my kids getting clapped at. I'm trying to like walk with my daughter in the struggle, you know what I'm saying? Nigga just having a bell, nigga be trying to, you know, white
shit go down.
Nose and shit.
Shit go down.
Baby with me. So, you know, that's when it clicked. I'm like, all right, bro, like, you know, I can't move like this. Like I gotta, you know, I can't just be out here doing any little everything no more. You know what I'm saying? I gotta move a little more smarter because it's like I got, you know, you got your child now. I'm gonna be with you then. Moving around with you. So it's like you gotta move different. You got a child with you all the time wherever you go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that definitely makes, you know, a difference. You know, y'all pastors say grown man talk. That's real. That's real. You know. And show shit. There we go. Shout out to y'all passion, man. Um, Now, you know, you went through, you're growing up, now you deep into like these albums. For instance, you know, anybody out there here in AZ that may watch this, you know, and they say, you know, Cali niggas, that we gonna address this. They say Cali podcasts don't address to the motherfucking, to our AZ, you know, brethren. Y'all niggas is tripping. You see this right here. I'd stand for that and I campaign that, but that's a different story. You know what I'm saying? We fuck with AZ. AZ fuck with us. Fuck what y'all talk about. Facts. Anyway. I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean, bro? You know, hey, sorry. But anyway, you got to the point of, where you was drilling, like I say, you got the Arcade Bully series. The series. You got the drilling shit, bro. You know, I think it's like, what, 3 installments?
Yeah. Sorry, Arcade Bully 1, 2, and 3.
1, 2, and 3. 3 installments, right? And if y'all haven't watched, caught that, make sure y'all go fuck with the bro. He got dope music. Y'all heard it here first. Anyway, um, yeah, the 3 installments of the Arcade Bully. Let's talk about that. What made you even think of that concept?
The Arcade Bully, just concept, the Arcade Bully is an idea that I had. It was like an old idea that I had that I never used. I never really said nothing about it. But it was, that actually has the Arcade Bully has a real definition. You know what I'm saying? And then the actual definition is basically someone who always wins in a competitive game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, whether it's Mortal Kombat, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
It's somebody who always
Madden,
wins. Madden, it's someone who always
NBA Live, whatever. Yeah.
So it's basically a bully in that concept. Like, you just beat everybody who challenged you. You beat them.
Yeah.
I took that concept and flipped it over into a music aspect, and that's where the series came from.
Okay.
And then the very first Arcade Bully, that was the intro. That was the intro. It was the definition of an Arcade Bully. And then the next track, that was like the real intro. But the first time I did it, that was the intro of me reading the actual definition of what an Arcade Bully was.
Yeah. Sure.
But that's basically where I got the idea of Arcade Bully. Like, that's where the whole series concept came from, bro. It was already a previous idea that I had, but there was a real I just flipped the actual definition of an Arcade Bully to a musical standpoint.
Yeah. And for those that hasn't checked it out, like I said, the 3 installments is, killer. And I do understand that you do have like greatest hits EP or something like that coming of all the Arcade Bullies being combined together some of the songs or whatever.
Yeah. So I got a compilation that's gonna be of songs from Arcade Bully 1, 2, and 3 on one project.
All the E-Rocks.
And it's gonna be like 2 or 3 compilations. It's probably gonna take that much, but it'll be about 2 or 3 compilations of all of the songs together on project. I'm gonna put them all together.
And let's not forget, you just dropped, Love Language. You and wifey.
Facts.
You and wifey.
Facts, man.
Y'all made a fucking album together.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's talk about that. You my nigga, so we in person. You feel me? What? I can't even say. I'm not gonna even ask you this question of what created, what caused the creation to be created. It's love language. That's number one. You understand the vision, but like for you and wifey to get in the lab together and create.
That was dope. That was dope, man. Like, the first time I saw her actually record, I was like, damn, nigga. I think she one took that shit.
Yeah.
And she did like a one take.
She did a one take?
She did I think she did a one take out the gate.
Six.
I was like, yeah.
You tell me 6 went in there and one take some shit.
One take it, bro. And I was like, damn. Like, you understand? Like, she's very dope in the studio, bro. She has her own way of recording. I fuck with it. Like, Love Language was every song. I think it's one I accidentally left off that I'm gonna just drop as a single, bro. That's just about, like I said, I think it's like it's 2 songs missing, but that's just about every song that we've ever made.
That y'all made,
you know what I'm saying? Factual. I think all of that shit hit, bro. I think the one for you is one that I left off.
I will say, that album is, it's the epitome of, it's kind of like, when LL dropped that, this is from a newborn. You know what I'm saying? Like that hip hop. But, it got a meaning for women because I think, me personally, I think a lot of women out here in the rap game are disrespected or they have a harder road to get to where they're trying to achieve. So, an artist like yourself, when you bring wifey on, and that's your wife, pass all the bullshit. That's your wife, like nigga, and she's an artist in hip hop. That should just make it even doper, bro. To me, to me, shout out to sis, man. She knows who she is. You know what I'm saying? Mafia, Um, the Yogii Locco right now, today, you know, today, where you at?
Man, growth, man. Getting leveling up, bro. Leveling up, man. Short and sweet, man. Leveling up, bro. That's what I'm on right now, man. Trying to broaden my horizons, man. Trying to just get into a couple different more businesses and shit like that. Get some shit rolling, man. Outside of what I already got going on right now. Trying to get some businesses started and stuff, bro. Like just elevating, just elevating my life, man. It's like I am seeing major growth in my personal life.
Yeah,
so like,
it's
good.
Most motherfucking definitely. You gotta give yourself them flowers to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck what everybody else say, nigga. Do you see yourself growing from where you are? Because that, at the end of the day, that's really what matters. As a man, do you see yourself growing? And nigga, as a big bro, I see you, homie. I see you, bro. Saturday through Sunday.
Yeah.
Every day, bro. You know what I'm saying? And the days that you do take off, it still don't succumb to what you already established in this here game, the media game in AZ. That's real, truth. Bro.
That's the truth, bro.
That's the truth.
Cause it's like, just like I say, bro. It's like when I started the Late Hour Show podcast, bro. There was no podcasters. Nobody was going 7 days a week. Niggas was barely going at the most 2 or 3 times a week.
Yeah. I
was on a 7-day full court press.
Yeah. Getting to it.
The longest.
Getting to it.
And it was like I interviewed almost everybody you could interview. Like I overlapped niggas. I ran so many episodes I lost count.
Niggas start. Hey, it's crazy that you say that. It's like because you was probably at maybe 1,000th episode or 500 episode, but I remember you just wrote it into like a 1 year anniversary. Remember that? Yep. Like we're just gonna call it the 1 year anniversary. I don't know how many episodes I did because niggas usually get to like 100 episodes and they have a 500 episodes and you have a. Then you probably surpassed that and just did it a year.
Yeah, like I don't do like
you don't do episodes
because and like it would take me too long to go. I would have to go back. I would have to go back so long, bro, to really like get the first episode ready for it. And then I would have to keep going all the way. Yeah. I would have to go back through a couple years.
Yeah.
Like I would have to go through damn near 700 days of shit to count it up.
Yeah.
To see how many and like you can't even really count it like the shit you see on YouTube or any of that because I was just going.
And also behind the scenes too. You've been at private functions. 31 floors up. You broadcasted that. You know what I'm saying? It also has been. I remember one time. I don't even want to talk about it, but we're gonna throw it out there. You broadcasted the what was that? fuck. I can't even remember. It's when what you call it have won. Anyway, you broadcasted it live, and some people had a problem with it. You probably know what I'm talking about. I can't even remember the conversation. You put it out there live, and they was like, I forget what the fuck the function was. But anyway, yeah, I smoked too much. This nigga came over here and got me smoked the fuck out. So if y'all see me now, if y'all see me fucking up on the questions, blame this nigga. I'm trying to ask him the right ones. Somebody, somebody get in the motherfucking comments and tell me what the fuck I should be asking this nigga. Hey, all bullshit aside though, man. This is my nigga, man. You know, I would like to say Arizona, I got a real stand up guy right here. This guy right here, you know, he's real stand up. He represent, Arizona with integrity. He represent Arizona with, compassion. He represent Arizona with confidence.
Oh, facts.
You know what I'm saying? He represent Arizona with, everything in between 2, 4, and 2. But what I will say is that, hey, we locked in. You know what I'm saying? This the bro, Yogii Locco, and this is a Sunday night too. So I'm gonna ask you a couple of questions, and you tell me this or that, my nigga. Let's go. I should have got the fucking shots in here, but you gotta be fuck it.
You get the shot, nigga?
Tupac or Biggie?
Tupac.
Why?
Because I fuck with Tupac music more than I fuck with Biggie Smalls. I really don't listen to a lot of Biggie, but he ain't got this big message. Tupac got in his song.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough.
I'm always go Tupac down.
Fair enough. Who won the battle? Kendrick or Drake?
Kendrick Lamar won the battle.
Why?
I mean, not like us, was basically back to back. I mean, he basically did the nigga like how he did me. If he performed when he performs not like us at the Super Bowl, that's the nail in the coffin.
Yeah.
That's one of the biggest stages, and nigga, you get up there and perform it. I seen kids turning up to this track, nigga. That's a hit.
Don Millie in the building.
See, look,
D Money.
See, look, Don Millie. That's who I was telling you. That's who recorded my first ever track with me.
When you first got started the music. Hey, shout out to Don Millie. Don Millie. Jump in the comments, man. Hey, Brody, give you a shout out, man. He said he first got started with you. You know what I'm saying?
Liquor in my cup.
D Money, what's up, nigga? That's right. Stay away from the moose pits, man. Hey, did the Coast win today, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Did they win today? They lost. Hey, my bad, D Money. Now we love you. You know it's mafia, my nigga, but fuck the Coast, bro. Anyhow, you know what I'm saying? Ask you, Drake, Kendrick, Nas or Jay-Z. And before you say that, I remember me and you had a battle one time before.
Yes, sir.
We had a battle. You picked Jay.
I did pick Jay.
You picked Jay.
I did pick Jay.
I fucked up on my playlist because I heard that shit from a whole lot of motherfuckers that was watching the show that day. And like, nah, if it was me, I'd pick another. That nigga picked the wrong playlist. My bad, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I fucked up. Bro came with the hits and I came with the bullshit. But past that, they are not, my nigga. Jay-Z. Body of water. Jay-Z. Body of work.
Jay-Z.
Jay.
Jay-Z.
Jay. Why? Why, nigga? You gotta explain that to me, bro.
Jay-Z had the more successful career than Nas. In the long run, he had a better career than Nas. He's in a better position than ain't Nas signed to his level right now. Didn't Nas sign with Jay-Z at one point? That was the end. that was the L, nigga. You had to sign to him in the long run. You lost. Jay-Z, all day, Jay-Z, the nigga's a billionaire.
You got a point.
Jay-Z is a billionaire.
You got a point.
And he married Beyonce. Nigga, he won.
That's a big part of it. You know,
he worked, but even the bodies of work, like his bodies of work, made way more noise than any Nas project. Like Nas project, you know, Nas, of course, like I said, for all artists have their staple core fan base.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, yeah, Jay-Z has a way better career than Nas. Like Jay-Z will say some shit and shake some rooms. Like Nas say some shit right now.
And you know how a nigga agree with a nigga, but without agreeing with it, you see how I looked at bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you want me to say, my nigga? What you want me to say, bro?
I'm just saying, but Jay-Z say some shit right now, like, that might dictate some shit. Like, Nas say some shit, it might not hold the same weight.
It might get looked over.
Right. They're not gonna look over if Jay-Z say it.
Yeah.
Look, the point
I do understand
with the Super Bowl. Who they get mad at? Jay-Z.
They got mad at Jay. Yeah. No.
That weight hit different. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of that, I mean, I know it's an interview, but fuck it, I'm gonna shoot it at you. You know, we politicking. You know, do you feel the rappers from New Orleans? I'm gonna ask you straight. I'm pretty sure you talked about it on your show, but I'm gonna ask you straight here. Do you feel the rappers from New Orleans should have got first dibs instead of, you know, an artist from a different region?
No.
I'm gonna say that.
No.
From a different region.
I would say no.
Why?
Because whatever panel chose to choose Kendrick Lamar, I think it's certain shit they look at when they, you know, book artists. But I seen Wayne perform at WrestleMania, and that performance was sweet. So I mean, there's a couple of things I could have went into why Kendrick got chosen, but it was, you know, primarily it was, you know, state. You know, Kendrick hot right now, bro. Got the hottest song out right now. Like it would make sense to book her for the Super Bowl. That nigga just sat down Drake.
Yeah, no, for real. I follow suit. I follow suit.
Even the commercials, if you look at the commercials, it's kind of baiting to be like why they chose Kendrick.
Yeah.
And I think Kendrick has the better performance. If you ask me, I think Kendrick has had a lot more iconic performances than Lil Wayne. Probably anybody else is gonna put on stage with that man. And he raps the same, you know, a cappella, but he remembers his shit. Wayne forgot his lyrics. And even if he had the earpiece telling him, he still forgot. So
I mean, but you know, why not the Young Money team? I've heard that brought up too. Because, you know, the Young Money team is like, you can kind of say like New Orleans based. I know like Nicki from New York, Drake from, you know, Canada, you know, but the Young Money team was established by one of the greatest artists, which it would be Lil Wayne, right? Like, why not put on a concert for all of them artists? That do got hits. Like Nicki could have came out and performed anything.
New York.
She from New York. She could have rocked the shit out that shit. Drake could have came out and performed. You know what I'm saying? Wayne could have came out and performed. It would have been like kind of like a Cali how Dre and Snoop and them did that shit. But flip it to, you know, maybe not being tied to a coast, but being tied to a record label. I could have, you know, Birdman, Juvie could have came out for a song. That whole little, you know what I'm saying? That whole little. So I'm looking at it like, damn, like why? I'm not mad at the decision because, you know, Kendrick is a great choice. Let's give it to him, right? But like, you know, there could have been another option, possibly.
Right. Good. But it's like shit. Even with the Kendrick and Drake shit, like they be done win, you know, some USA versus Canada shit.
Do you think that had a lot to play in this decision?
Fuck yeah. You seen the commercial?
Do you think?
You seen the commercial? They put Lil Wayne ass in there too?
Yeah.
They put Drake and Lil Wayne ass in the damn commercial. My favorite 90s R&B song.
Damn. Damn.
Probably would be like an Aaliyah song.
Yeah. Leah was though. You know. Let me see. I asked you, I asked you Jay and Nas. I asked you, Kendrick or Drake. I asked you Biggie or Pac.
What else you got, Jack?
Let's go deep. Suge Knight or Puffy?
Suge Knight.
You answered that kind of fast. You answered that kind of fast. America. You answered that kind of fast. I'm definitely gonna ask you.
Motherfucking Knight.
Why the fuck you picked what?
I'd rather deal with Suge Knight than I'd rather deal with P. Diddy. Suge Knight, all the way. 100%.
Why, bro?
Hey, man.
Why?
His millionaires that came out from under this. And they have to make no surviving Diddy documentaries. They can't have no surviving Suge Knight documentaries out. You got some surviving P. Diddy going on, nigga.
Damn, I'm finna crack the motherfucking chair. You feel me, bro? What the fuck?
P. Diddy didn't cause lawsuits. They said left, right, up, down, diagonal. Free Suge Knight. You know what I'm saying? But you feel me?
Murdoch. That's a good question. I'd rather see Exhibit perform at the Super Bowl. No, you don't want to see X. No, X got a few records.
She got
X got a few records. He got a few records, but a Super Bowl, no. As a feature, they should have brought him out at the fucking with the shit with LA. If they was gonna do that and bring Exhibit out, they should have brought out the East Siders. They should have brought out fucking Exhibit. It was niggas that whatever. But yeah, say whether should. We ain't gonna let that go.
Like a motherfucker, what?
We ain't gonna let that go.
Nigga, I wrote. Suge Knight, let's see.
I don't know what the fuck he said, bro. I'm trying to bring this shit up. Hold on, my nigga. Let's see what it said. He got multiple. See, get your walk on, bitch. Please. The list goes on. He talking about Exhibit.
Yeah, Exhibit.
He got a few records.
He got like one or two with them boys that was up.
But all of them was like Dre produced. That's what I'm saying. Like they could have brought him out on Super Bowl. That would have been like a feature of Dre. But him by himself, no. I don't think X would have been able to hold that. 50 Cent or Ja Rule?
50 Cent.
Why?
50 Cent ended that man's career. You know it. He still ain't gone.
How? That was the second question. How? And I'm gonna beg to argue with you. I'm gonna play devil's advocate on some G shit, right? It's my brother. I can talk to him. Didn't 50 Cent get a job about singing on all the hooks and all of the, what did 50 Cent turn around and do?
Hey, man.
He sung on all the hooks.
Hey, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, look. Hey, but you knocked off your competition. At that point, Ja Rule was already done. Ja Rule can't drop no music.
That's crazy, bro.
Who you think get paid right now more to do a show, Ja Rule or 50 Cent?
Probably 50. I'm pretty sure 50. That's happening. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's 50. Yeah,
that's the dub.
Yeah, all right. So we count that. So we count that as the W overall.
50 Cent, even as a businessman, was a better businessman than Ja. Them niggas caught the Rico and ain't really been the same.
But the people that say that, devil advocate, like didn't 50 have like a you know what I'm saying, a step ahead because them niggas caught the RICO charges? Imagine if none of that the RICO shit came into play, them niggas was able to whatever they was on.
I think they still would have lost.
They still would have lost.
They still would have lost because you was dealing with, you know, at that point you was trying to fight off 50 G Unit, Eminem
The
got
whole Interscope.
Eminem got on their head too.
The whole Interscope stab, yeah, real shit.
You ain't beating him. You know what I'm saying?
Real shit.
Yeah.
T Murdoch, I'm faded right now, so my eyes ain't working how they supposed to. But I feel you, bro. Shout out to T Murdoch. Hey, he doing this year episode.
Oh yeah.
Next Friday. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to T Murdoch,
I'm gonna
man.
be at work till 8. Yeah. Salute, man. We gonna get it together.
Yeah. Shout out to T Murdoch. All right. So we got 50 and Ja Rule out the way.
Yes.
This is greater than anything of hip hop. I just now actually pondered this, but I'm a Donald Trump or motherfucking Kamala Harris. By the way, Donald Trump, there was an assassination attempt earlier today as well. Did you know that?
No. Another one?
Another. In Florida. He was on the golf course. There was an eyewitness that witnessed some shit. They caught the nigga license plates. He got away, whatever. Nigga, they say when they went and investigated where the dude was in some bushes, this nigga had an AK-47 and 2 backpacks. They trying to knock the guy off. So Kamala Harris, jump or Biden, or Kamala Harris or Trump. My bad. Yeah.
And that's hard.
That one count. That one count.
Some kind of old. Yeah, I probably would go if I had to come out there. Probably. I don't know. I mean, with Trump is like
nigga, don't straddle the fence, bro.
With Trump it's just like he's not in these political groups.
He stand out for the rest of the niggas.
The thing with Donald Trump is he can only do one term. He can't even rerun.
Yeah, he can't run a double. That's right. That's facts. That's facts.
So it's either way. Once Donald Trump run this next 4 years, he's out of it. And it's gonna be Kamala Harris or somebody else. Because Donald Trump, even if he wins this election, which theoretically he's not, he lost the debate against Kamala Harris, obviously.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Some people may say he did.
So why won't they debate her again? Why has they came out and said they don't want to do more debates with Kamala Harris? Because they clearly lost it. So you don't want to do more debates and he just keep losing debates and that hurts you in the polls. So they just rather no more debate. Right.
They kill it off.
Right.
Yeah.
Because he's gonna lose. He's gonna lose the debate against her every time.
Yeah.
You know how old is Donald Trump? He's old.
He's in this. I think he's in the 70s, something like that. Yeah.
Why you think Joe Biden dropped out of the presidential election due to him?
Well, Uncle Joe is older than motherfucker.
Right.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, we know that. Like,
he was having all kind of health shit, having strokes and some other shit.
He just had COVID like few weeks before he dropped out. He was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? At that age, you in your 80s, like it's like, all right,
so look at Trump. He right behind. Niggas ain't finna vote Trump.
But this is my question, and this is some real shit. This is my question. Do you think the world look at America more weak because there's a female candidate compared to Donald Trump? Like, do you feel the world will look at America more weak because it possibly may be a woman president? No bias, You know, because we love our women, we love our queens. But I'm just saying, how would the world, nigga, North Korea, Russia, some of these, you know what I'm saying? How do you think they'll look at us, bro?
I mean, they wouldn't look at the difference. You have to remember England had a queen for as long as you can remember. And it only just now got transferred to a man. A man,
yeah. 70 years.
And he himself is probably on his death.
Yeah, 70 years.
So like you know, once but you know, she was running this motherfucker. For her own, it was queens.
Yeah.
Like in what is it, England?
Yeah.
The queens have more power over the king.
Facts.
The queen had more power over the king.
That's fact.
So it's like, you know, it wouldn't make no difference. And she could, you know, she used to have signals, just move her bag or some shit, motherfucker, take her plate away and take her away and end your conversation with her. She better talk.
That's facts. 77, 78. It's karma. Yeah, man. That's real, bro. I just realized what you said. Like, before Queen Elizabeth died, she was the monarch of that country.
Right, you know,
for 70 years.
Running
that motherfucker. Without military, you know, all of that. The whole nut. So,
get too close to that motherfucker, they wiping your nose type shit.
Trump presidency. Real shit. You know. What do you think a second Trump presidency may bring?
Okay. I mean, Donald Trump, he old, bro. So it's like you can't really expect too much out of him at all. That's why I think they're not gonna vote him in, but like he had his day. It's just what did he last time he was president, what did he really do? That niggas with a fucked up mess to clean up, that nigga still.
Some people might say a lot of our people, meaning our skin color black people, may have had it well off when he was in office. What do you say to those people? I don't know if you personally benefited. I'm not gonna speak if I personally benefited, but I'm gonna say
what is well off under that nigga though. But you gotta look. Certain things may have been in your favor, which was minute. But he spent a lot of time trying to reverse a lot of Obama shit. You know, he was just off the hinges. Like some of the shit was, you know, that's what's up.
Yeah.
He didn't do all the shit bad, but it was, you know, all around. Like this ain't a man who was in politics. There's an old ass video where he says what he would do if he was ever to run for presidency, and he did that in one. He said he would be a Republican because they just don't believe basically that.
What the fuck he saying? Yeah.
And who's he with? The Republicans now. And he's their main fucking candidate.
I forgot that shit. Hold up. I had right here.
Yeah.
He says if he were to run, he'd run Republican. They're the dumbest group of voters in the country. They believe anything on Fox News. I could lie and they'll still eat it up. I bet my numbers would be terrific. Donald Trump in 1998.
Exactly. He did just that. And his numbers were terrific. Just saying, Jack.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers tell you what they finna do. I don't feed these niggas a whole bunch of bullshit for 8 years.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me ask you, man, you know, the current state as a hip hop, you know, Arizona artist put down for your state. What do you think the current state of AZ hip hop is? And what do you think, if anything, could improve?
I think the state of Arizona hip hop is good, but I think it still faces the same hurdles. You know, there's no major labels out here. There's no real way to get over that hump. The only solution is to leave, right? That's what they tell you. Well, go to Cali, go here or there. That's where these businesses are at. Like, Arizona does not have that. So it's like you can have 30, 40 good artists who are, popping and make moves, but like there's no predominant business that's like we're gonna get y'all millions. Here it's like they give you concessions. Oh, I can get you on radio one time.
Yeah. Concessions,
get you
what
a
you
few
call it.
spins,
Yeah.
But there's nobody who's like, I can get you a record deal with this company. We can go get you some real million.
Right.
That's what Arizona's missing. So you got all these good artists, and there's no liaison there. There's no Def Jam, Rockefeller, Death Row, DTP, G Unit, whatever you want to say. Like there's none of that out here. So there's no real way for artists to be like, okay, I'm gonna blow up, or I'm gonna go and make this or that, and go expand my career to the mainstream level. That's why you see artists go from popping to not talking about.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you get so used to, you can go so far. It's like you can go so far up, and then that's it, unless you go out of state, which kind of just like it's like you have to go from relying on your streams and your audience to let you try to get booked for shows. Like that's the signs of a deteriorating career. Music, if you say that's like the older artists, like the Isley Brothers and Temptations and Earth, Wind and Fire, them niggas still have to tour.
Yeah.
They still have to tour.
Facts.
They probably get good money, but they still gotta hit the road. Because that's their only source of income now is to hit the road.
Niggas ain't buying their records no more, so that's their only, like you said,
only
source of income.
You know what I'm saying? Nostalgia is that nostalgic. Oh, we can get Earth, Wind and Fire, and they probably get back. You know what I'm saying? But that's their main source of income is traveling and shows and performing, right? Nowadays, you have other platforms where artists can just like, you have Evenbiz, Bandcamp, etc., where you can just go and sell your album or your projects straight up, which a lot of artists need to start taking, advantage of. But even still,
for sure,
with platforms like that, it's like that's a personal. As a whole group, it's like it's only like 2 or 3 artists out of everybody who's made it out and still in that light. You know what I'm saying? Really, because it's like the biggest artist, if you say, no matter how people feel about a nigga, that's MC Magic.
Right.
Everybody in Arizona know who wrote it. MC Magic. That's one of the only household names.
I've seen Willie as well.
Yeah, Willie North Pole.
Willie North Pole. He's been on his campaign lately too. I think he just dropped some music after what, like 10, 15 years or something like that.
Right.
Back on the shit. You know what I mean? How big do you feel like the impact of having these artists that's already established, like like Willie, and, MC Magic, they're already in the game. Do you feel like they should reach back to the younger AZ artists to keep the legacy going, or
they doing some of the same numbers as these artists? It ain't like they doing billions of views. So you ain't listen to that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna have people listening, but what I'm saying is it's not gonna have that impact if Luda drops.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's a couple artists we saw drop that did minimal numbers. And them is big ass names.
Yeah,
right?
We did see that.
So
the West Coast too. Now
if you think of
YG,
big,
say no numbers.
Yeah. YG did 8,000. YG did 8,000. 8K.
It's a big name.
Right, and he did 8K out there.
Well over that. You know what I'm saying?
8,000.
And You have to pop out, and that's a whole different stage.
Right. And even after all that, 8K. Right? Yep. So then when you go back and you gotta reflect, you be like, well, hell, can this nigga really help them? Right. I mean, possibly, but how much help is that? Like, I would get it if you was past the market, but I mean, once you get to once you got to stand next to them niggas that hit it, that's just how I think. Like, if you perform at a venue that next motherfucker can perform at, what is that?
Right.
In the same boat as them, you might have a couple more dollars.
It's the same venue though.
But a nigga can go book that though.
Yeah.
Cause I've seen some venues happen in, exclusive spots and you be like, I've never seen a nigga here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But then you just see the show, it's like, once you get to seeing it, the breakdown and the structure, it's like, that's a regular show. Yeah. You made money off it. And that's really what shows are. Because I've thought about putting on the hip hop show myself, and that's, unfortunately, a lot of artists now, they're cashed out. A nigga know, well, we got this. Play, for sure. That's like a nigga, well, we got Willie, so we gonna charge these niggas, we gonna charge 10 niggas this price, make that money back, the venue only cost this much. Then you got the door and all that shit, like, you wax them. You wax them. It's like, what's the chance the nigga was like, oh, come do the show for free?
Right. That'll never happen. And if it did, it would be rare. But 9 times out of 10, it will probably never happen.
Like, for sure. But it ain't gonna be no nigga that's like, come do this for free. Yeah. Because they need to recuperate their money somewhere. And it's you, as the artist, it's the artist. That's where they recoup their money from. It's like, I'm gonna charge 10 niggas $100 or $200 just because what my name is to perform. 2, 4, 6, 8. You charge 5 niggas $200, you got yourself a band. The venue don't even cost that much. Yeah. We can go get a venue right now for like $500. That's man. You still don't pocket it. Yeah. Look. That's $500 sauce before you even book anymore. That's pay. That's that. Now you paying for shit. You go pay your DJ. Everybody paid off before nigga you eat. Everybody eat around. Yeah. White man get something too. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shit. At the door, man, your security and shit, all that shit got to be paid for. That's why it's like, you think it's like, come on, bro. Shit. And we look at some of these events, it's like, a party is like, a couple events just happen, but who's to talk about it? Speak on it, bro. Speak on media platforms. I know a couple of little shit that popped up, and then it's like, nobody knows. It wasn't promoted. Nobody talked about it. Like, these events happen, and then a week later, they don't talk about it together again. That's no mark. But that's just because how it is out here, bro. It's like there's nothing cracking that threshold. So no matter how big you go, if you don't break out from under that roof, you just like you fall into the same category as everybody else, because that's the only way that they can lump it up is just with everybody else. So it's like, well, Brad did this or that, but you know what I'm saying? So they whoop. Yeah. Whoop. He had this many people, but so did whoop. That's right. He had his, but whoop had his over here. I got this man. Wait. Yeah. Them is the type of conversations you encounter because it's we know the biggest venue you can get. It's like I asked a question. I said, well, who gonna fill up the Cardinals?
Good question. Who do you think could do that?
I honestly don't think.
Or is it possible?
No. I mean, possibly yes, but that would have to be like Foreman Voltron. That would have to be the biggest Arizona show ever put on to date. To date. Mm-hmm. To fill it all the way up, and you're gonna need everybody. You're gonna need MC, Willie, Rum Nitty, Futuristic, and anybody else out here that even has somewhat of a buzz. Mm-hmm. And you're gonna have to, but money's gonna have to be poured into it. But then even say, would you sell out every seat? Possibly not. It would get close. Yeah. Because MC Magic himself could probably maybe sell out the Cardinals Stadium. Maybe. Just with the
State Farm Arena.
But it's like that's the biggest stadium, that's the biggest venue out.
And that's it, yeah.
It's the Cardinals.
Yeah.
Niggas don't even look over. Like they be like, don't look over there. Don't even bring it up. Cause they know. I mean, you know you can't do something. Why would you go play around up there? How much money you think it's gonna cost? Why you think niggas will play in every venue out here, but they won't go fuck around at that State Farm Stadium and say shit. Motherfuckers be like, they just act like that ain't there. Niggas will go everywhere else and be like, I had the biggest show of the year.
Why I mean, and that's why I'm asking you. Like, do you feel that there is, and we got a whole lot more than them. Do you feel there's an artist that's big enough to be able to do that right now?
It would have to be a collective. I don't think one artist could set out.
So it would have to be like, a conjunction of a whole bunch of artists that bring their following to be able to cover the venue.
Now we probably talk. You might rock 30 niggas in there. So you just gonna bring 5, 10 niggas. So that's it. More than that.
Yeah.
Bring out like damn near everybody. Let's try to sell this motherfucker out because the truth of the matter is the reach, bro.
Yeah. Let's talk about it.
You live in a city with millions of people, but the reach is in the thousands. That's the problem. There's no connection to the actual full 100% of the population. So if motherfuckers ain't even reaching 100% of Phoenix, what percent are they reaching at the whole state?
Right.
If they're even reaching the whole state.
That is true. If you can't, capture the city, then how can you expand further? I feel you.
So to me, it's like no one has captured this. That's why you have so many. You have this gumbo pot of artists because no one has locked this. It hasn't been captured. It hasn't been taken to that next level and been like, well, this bro who did it. The closest you got is really not. Or Juice, which revamped himself into Rich Yet. But either one, it's like until a motherfucker get back to some real like Buddha Chris level, and it's like how much help is that for real? You can help on a local level, but it's like to actual reach that. It's like who else is really pushing that car to go up there? Because we'll see niggas turn 40 before we see niggas some.
That's right. It makes a lot of sense, man.
I've seen a lot of artists, bro. A lot of artists who you watch them. Yeah. Some of them have strong buzzes and shit died in. And niggas go from getting 1,000 views on their video to be less than 200, about 200. But you can only stay hot for so long before a motherfucker look to somebody else and be like, because that's what they used to. That's what they used to. They used to being one motherfucker coming around. And then 2, 3, 4 years later, somebody else gonna come around. It was never locked up. They just open and walk right in. And then as soon as they get popping, it be their time until somebody else get popping. It's always a set. But you can go year for year, you won't see the same top 10 every year. You might see a couple.
Something's gonna change. Yeah.
But like next year, it may be a whole different set of artists. Some young fella, young woman gonna come out and be dogging shit, and then they gonna be in the top. Somebody's top.
Yeah.
So if you can't even keep these artists who be giving these top 10s, and, top 5s too, and then what do they? They don't really break the threshold. Yeah. It's still the same as everybody else.
Yeah. Man, that's some real shit, bro. Definitely appreciate you for breaking down, AZ hip hop. I know you're feeling in this community. Like I said, you've done a lot of great things, man. Sometimes people don't want to give people their flowers. That's what we do here, the Roosevelt Show. You definitely get your flowers, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it.
You know, you a real nigga. You solid. You know, and you know, your father, a husband, and all of the, and you know, combined, bro. And that's the type of niggas I like to fuck with. I don't want to fuck with a nigga that ain't about shit, because they'll lead you to a crash out quicker than a nigga that got something going for himself.
Right.
You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about? Yeah, bro. What's your handles, man? How can people get at you, man?
man, y'all can hit me on Instagram, man. Yogii Locco _BCA. I'm on fucking TikTok, Yogii Locco. You can search me up on all music platforms, Yogii Locco, YOGILOCCO. Y'all check out the Late Hour Show podcast on YouTube, Facebook, man, Street Draft Media channel. My personal page is Rashad Yogi Brown on Facebook, man. Y'all fuck with me. You can catch the show from there. Uh, Twitter, man. Yogii Locco 40, man. If y'all want to fuck with me on Twitter, I do be on Twitter as well.
Yeah.
Hit me, man.
Yeah. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with bro. I know this is a different episode. Y'all caught the audio directly from the camera. Hopefully y'all was able to hear this great fucking interview. You know what I'm saying? It took a nigga like a year to come through, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It took a nigga like a year to come through, but he finally came through. Hey, it's my little brother, man. You know what I'm saying? From South Central to South Phoenix, man. You know, it's my peoples, man. That nigga love me like I love him. You know what I'm saying? We connected like that. You feel me? Shout out to everybody, man, on this good Sunday. If your team lost, our bad. You know. Yeah, shout out to Big LA. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to AK. That nigga up in Denver right now. AK, you know. Shout out to motherfucking network, man. Peace, love, and hair grease, man. You know, my nigga Yogi came through, fuck with your boy Roosevelt one time. This ain't gonna be. This might fuck around and turn into a regular podcast. I don't know, bro. We might have to run this once a week. We'll see what happens. Hey, but anyway, we up out of here, man. Street Draft Media, we up out of here. Yeah.